Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. And in the last part we basically had a bit of a race with Riku, and we also got some other stuff. So first thing we're doing here, we need to find 3 fish. I think it's 3 fish, 2 mushrooms, 1 seagull egg, and we also need to fill up a bottle with drinking water. So there's your first mushroom. You go into that little cave there. It's not too far away. Should be the first thing you get. Second thing you should get is here. There's a mushroom there. It's pretty well hidden, but yeah, as long as you know. Look, that's a bit of a guide dang it moment, I guess. But it's not too far away, so it should be the next thing that you get. Look at that. Oh my god, I never noticed that. There's my shadow and then there's the shadow of the box, and both of them are clearly visible. No, Tom. That's because I wasn't used to this at the moment. So yeah, go up here and you can get yourself another item. That's Protect Chain. Protect Chain, I believe, just raises your defense stat, so it's pretty useful. You can get drinking water from there, but there's also another waterfall like in the other section that we're going to now. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Oh, the other thing you need to get is also 3 coconuts. So we've got our 2 mushrooms. Well, actually, no, we got 2 of the 3 mushrooms. We've got the drinking water. Fucking hell, that jump is so fucking finicky. So yeah. So now, oh god, Sora, seriously, stop rubbing your junk up against the tree trunk. Jump, Sora, do it. Jump. There. No, there you go. Oh, the jumping mechanics to get up onto these trees is fucking atrocious. We have the seagull egg now. Next thing I get, I believe, is the 3 coconuts. The coconuts that you want are the green ones. So yeah, you walk onto them, you get them. So we need, I believe, 3. Or is it 2? Let me have a look. So yeah, keep hitting. It's these big trees that you want to hit. You just keep hitting them until more. There we go. There you go, another coconut. Oh yeah, it's only 2. Next, it's fish. The fish you can get are by you go into the sea here nearby, and there are loads of them that you can just walk into the sea, and you can just swim into them and you grab them. If you're having trouble finding them, you can use the lock-on function, like that, and you can oh shit! See, it just went off again. So yeah, you can lock onto them and you can get them that way. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is one last thing we need to get, and the last thing you need to get is in here, the secret place. In the secret place is where you find the last mushroom. It's pretty dark, actually. I remember having a hard time kind of finding it. I was like, okay, where is it? There it is. Oh look, there's a door. And now we get a bit of a cutscene. Sora and Kairi. Little drawings that were done so long ago. I do like this, actually. It shows a little bit of a... shows that there's a history between the 2 characters at least, which is kind of nice. Kairi's such a much better drawer. Or, you know, so much better at this shit than Sora is. What's he doing now? Oh, he's... well, actually that could be construed as quite wrong. He's throwing a star, you know, a shooting star into her face. Oh well. Now here's this asshole. It's... this is something you're going to have to get used to in Kingdom Hearts 1 and especially 2. The dark figure in a black cloak. standing in the shadows.
Stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet.
He's only just worked out, oh yeah, shit, there's somebody there.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn.
There's so very much to learn.
Understand
Is there?
so little.
Hey, don't call me
Yeah?
stupid, you
Well,
asshole.
you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's pessimistic as fuck.
Can understand
What's wrong with him?
nothing.
Well, yeah, that's why you learn shit, you dumbass. And there's the flowery text. Expect a lot more of the fucking flowery text. And he's gone. That's typical RPG bullshit, though. The flowery text and the disappearing off. It's kind of interesting if you look at those. Like, there's like pictures of like various Disney characters as well as like chocobos from like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Different Final Fantasy characters as well, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so now we're back here. Just talk to Kairi, and she will tell you that she's making a charm out of Tallahassee shells. Basically a good luck charm to help us find each other if they're separated. I don't know. It's a plot point for later, and it's become something in the second game. Not that I should rephrase that. It becomes something more in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is the second game, which is the in-between game between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, Riku has changed.
They tended to do that a
What
lot.
do you mean?
I will say that that shot there looks very pretty. It's a very good looking
Okay.
shot.
Sora,
Colour's so
let's
good.
take the raft and go. Just the two of us.
Huh?
Just kidding.
What's gotten into you?
Jesus,
You're
this
the one
dialogue.
that's changed,
I always found this
Kairi.
dialogue quite stilted and
Maybe.
stiff here. I don't really.
You know, I was a little
Get it.
afraid at first. But
Oh.
now I'm ready.
I'll talk about this a little bit
No
now, I
matter
guess.
where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
It's a shame
Yeah,
with Kingdom Hearts 1
That's good.
that
Sora, don't ever
I don't really like any of the main three characters, I'll say that. But at least Kairi in this section, like the early section of the game, just before all the shit goes down, she's actually, I don't know, she's a different character from what you normally see the kind of female love interest be, so it's kind of interesting in that respect. Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've got to go check it out. Check into it, sorry. Can't read. Hey Pluto, there's someone with a key, the key to our survival, so I need you and Goofy to find him. Stick with him, got it? We need that key or we're doomed, so go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. Who's this Leon, I wonder? P.S. Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. King Micky. Anyway, I was basically just that, in the first small section of this game, I would say Kairi's kind of an interesting character. Quickly devolves after that, but I'll talk about that a bit later on. So he's disappeared. So yeah, this is all about what making Minnie. Your face is scary. Stop staring. Stop smiling the whole time. It's weird.
Of course. You be careful now. Both of you.
I think Daisy is a bit more expressive. A bit more expressive than certainly than Minnie. I think the face helps with that though. That Minnie's kind of.
Over here.
Oh look, another Disney character.
Your service.
Jiminy Cricket.
We hope for your safe
I don't know if it's the same actor
Please,
from who played him in the movie, in Pinocchio movie, in Pinocchio. But he certainly sounds very similar. I do like that. Goofy, you're coming as well, you cowardly twat. Let's get going.
Gorge, Jiminy. Your world disappeared.
So this is kind of an interesting plot point, I guess it seems, because I thought that that the Disney World was kind of just the Disney World, but apparently it seemed. Well, I guess it doesn't. I guess it makes sense because you go to different worlds later on. That, you know, every Disney world, every Disney movie, is different in that regard. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see that the world of Pinocchio has apparently been destroyed by whatever's going on. Which, you know, I didn't think about that. It's kind of dark. Oh, look at that. This is very Disney-esque. Very cartoony. And the introduction of the gummy ship, which will be the bane of your existence for like the first half slash just over half of the game. I hate the gummy ships. It's a pain in the ass. But anyway, Chip and Dale are running it. I don't know why, but I guess that means we'll never get a Rescue Rangers world. Well, that sucks. I'd like that. I love Donald's expression here. It's just kind of this is bullshit. Pluto's going as well, apparently. I don't know why. Why does Pluto go? Oh, whatever. All seems badass and kind of cool here. They're gonna blast off through Mickey Mouse's face. I'm good. Let's go. Oh shit. I will say in Kingdom Hearts 1 they do there we go, saying do again. They do a better job of kind of incorporating the Disney style cartoon humor in this game, which kind of gets lost a little bit in Kingdom Hearts, like Chain of Memories and 2 and later games. So it's kind of disappointing, but it's good in this one. I love the little cartoon moments.
Wait. Once we set sail.
Oh, here we go. This is the part which pisses me off. It's coming up.
A storm?
Ah, Sora's having a rest.
No, the raft!
Oh shit, there's a storm brewing. With purple lightning. It's time to check the raft.
Ready, come on down. Sora?
That is the moment which pisses me off and makes Sora kind of an unlikable character for me early on. The fact that he seemingly has a parent, and he was just going to run off to other worlds and just say, you know,
And Kairi!
screw you, Mom. don't give a shit about you. Yeah, I kind of find that it's just something that I look at and it just bothers me. I can't really explain it properly. It just bothers me, the fact that, you know, he has parents and he seemingly has a family that he is just prepared to abandon to follow, you know, his dick, basically, for Kairi.
What?
The door is opened. What door? What are you talking about, Riku?
We've got to find Kairi!
Please don't speak in RPG speak.
Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again.
Look at that.
There's no turning
And
back.
Riku's kind of excited about it.
But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Uh-oh. Can you tell what's going to happen yet? Oh, look. That was exactly what happened in his dream. At the beginning of the game. Oh my god, he's been taken over by the symbiote suit from Spider-Man. Same with Sora. Oh shit. They're in trouble. Darkness... Ugh, god. I will say that darkness seems to be a very generic term for a threat, if you ask me. The threat of darkness. Whatever. And light, but I guess it's kind of like, oh shit, I've got a giant key. So yeah, finally the introduction of the Keyblade. That's the basic design. This is very artsy fartsy, up its own arse kind of bullshit. although it does remind me of that SpongeBob episode where he's. Which episode was it? I can't remember. There was an episode where it was. Oh, it's where Squidward went into the future and you had like all the alone stuff. Where you had the voices keep saying where alone kept popping up around him. That was kind of reminds me of that. So yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm doing my first bit of grinding. Basically, in this section here, your main aim is to get to the cave of the hidden place, which now has a door in front of it. So basically, as long as you don't go through that door, the Heartless will endlessly spawn, and you can just keep going. I basically grounded one level. I basically grounded one level to get us up to level to the. You just grounded, so it went up one level. You can. I've heard stories of people who've grinded up to level 99 there, and then just stormed all the way through the game. And this is where Kairi stops being an interesting character. The very dull and that very lobotomized style kind of voice. It's kind of the obvious thing that she's been taken away by the darkness. Okay. So yes, we fought this enemy. It's not that long ago since we last fought this bad guy, and essentially it's the same fight. You lock onto the arms and you just keep wailing away until he goes down. He goes down relatively quickly. And yeah, so there's no new strategy to this whatsoever. It's just hit the living shit out of him. And he's fairly easy to beat. I don't think he has any more health. I think he's essentially the exact same boss as in the tutorial section. If you're having issues with this fight, which I don't think you will, because if I don't have any issues with it, then I don't think anybody else will. But if you have issues with that fight, then just... Oh, by the way, head does more damage, so if you can hit him in the head, try it. But yeah, if you have issues, just... There you go, done. And we learnt a new ability, the slap shot. Basically a more powerful hit. But essentially, if you need to, get more health, then just defeat the Heartless that endlessly spawn around him when he punches into the ground, and yeah, you won't have any issues. But anyway, as we get sucked up into the darkness, join me next time when we'll continue through the story of Kingdom Hearts. So join us next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. See you next time.